welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a tour of our basement play space, our brand new playroom. We just set it up. I'm so excited to share it with you. I see, and I have my little assistant here who's gonna show you everything in it. So this is our basement play space. This is actually just half of it. I'll turn the camera around and show you the rest. I shared a little snippet of this in our Hanukkah vlogs because they just finished the carpeting at that time, and I got so many questions about it, so I wanted to give you guys a full tour, and I wanted to also link all the highlights down below if you're interested in anything like the swings and some of our favorite toys. So if you have little ones, I hope this is helpful to you. Okay, so I have 3 little boys. This is my youngest, helping me with this swing over here. This is Zachary. You want to say hi? Hi. Okay, so I have 3 little boys, and when we were dreaming up a play space for them, I really wanted to make it a gross motor play space, which means like an area where they could safely use their whole body and have it be like a kind of exercise area. We live in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., so it's pretty cold in the winter, and I wanted to create an indoor space for them that they could play around. We had a huge basement, which is one of the reasons we picked this house, and this is for the first time, and I think we bought this house, I can't remember, 2 or 4 years ago, who even knows, that we finally have it set up fully for them. Yay! Okay, so let me just I'll show you what Zachary's on right now and give you guys the tour. So this is a sensory swing. It is probably my number one, I know, look at you, the number one thing I would recommend. The swing itself is about $30. It's really not expensive. My husband installed it himself into the ceiling, if you can see there. But if you don't have someone who's handy at home, you can also just hire a handyman to kind of do that kind of thing. And Zachary loves it, as do the other boys. Swings in general are just amazing for kids, so good for sensory regulation and input and all of that. So they absolutely love them. Zach, you want to show them the other swings? Oh, should we show them the other swings first? Can you show them how you climb to the top? So that was the first one we got. We absolutely loved it, and we were like, okay, we want more swings. So we then got this saucer one. This, I think, was about $65, so also not too expensive, especially if you consider how much play they get out of it, cost, per use kind of thing. And then this is a climbing swing, which is really good for their upper body and core strength. Over on this side, we have 2 bigger items. One is the trampoline. Right now it's got some balls in it with a little trampoline outside. And then this is a little climbing house. This is our newest addition. Zachary got this for his birthday. So we barely had a chance to use it because our basement was under construction. So this is a climbing set. Yeah, it's from Amazon. I will link it as well as, I think, as everything you see here, except for some of the seating. Mom. Yeah, okay, you want to show them the jumping or the house? Want to show them how you climb? They've also been using this for a lot of imaginative play and used it as a house. That house right there. It's got a climbing rope over here and a swing over here. So this is another one that I recommend because for the amount of space it takes up, even though it does take up a significant amount of space, it does have a lot of play opportunities to it. I want to give you a little bit of a closer up view of the sensory swing. It's like a silk material, and the other kids use it really differently than you might have seen Zachary use it. So you can wrap up your whole body in here. I mean, it's breathable, but you can sort of lay down in it and swing in all different ways. I just love it. Okay, so he's a little bit upside down, but he's showing you how to do it the other way. He loves this. So as you can see, you can really do anything with this thing. And the boys also swing on it together. It's super, super fun. Okay, so that is the sensory swing. Oh, and then over here in this cutout was already in place. You want to climb down? So this little cutout was already here. It wasn't my favorite. I was like, what do we do with this? And then my husband was like, so my husband suggested we put shelves and put store stuff there. So right now it's got some balls, and this is our Nugget. If you haven't seen Nugget before, it's another one of those super trendy top recommended toys. It basically can become anything. They can build a fort with it. They can sit on it. They can climb on it. My kids have loved it. We've had it since Zachary was born, and they really play with it a lot. There we go. I like that creative way to swing. So the Nugget, back to the Nugget for a minute, it's made out of foam material. So they can easily kind of move it around, jump on it, create different like play things with it. It's one of those like can be anything toys, is what we were looking for in here. I love that swing, Zachy.
Look at me.
Wow, let me see. Okay, so this movement area is one side of the basement, and then there's a whole other side of the basement. It's really huge. Yeah, so we purposely left this whole big play space just open so that it can change, evolve, and be whatever they want it to be over time. So if they're like into Lego building or car building, it can just adjust. We might get a little table in here. We do arts and crafts upstairs, so not for arts and crafts, but more for like building or like a train table, maybe. But right now we're just keeping it totally open. On this side of the wall, we have a dress-up area. I'd like to get a little print or something that says make-believe. But right now it's got all their dress-up toys. And then next to it is a chalkboard wall. This, again, was already here in the house when we bought it, so we just didn't change it. I wouldn't maybe have chosen to put it there, but once it was already there, I was like, oh, that's probably a nice idea. Okay, so over in this corner is our building corner, I guess I would call it. I've got magnetiles and train sites. To show them the magnetiles. So here are the magnetiles. There's 3 buckets of them, and they're just kind of randomly stored in there. We actually have magnetiles, Picasso tiles, and probably 1 or 2 other brands. They all intermix together. The magnetiles ones are the most expensive, and I would say they're probably the best quality, but the other ones are just as good and probably half the price. So whatever kind of magnetic block building you have, they're all good. And then Zach is playing with these wooden cars. These are all Melissa and Doug. And in here is more train tracks and little train cars. Okay, you do the train cars. He's gonna do train cars. So this is the area where I was thinking maybe like a little train table would be nice, but I think it's also nice as is to just use the carpet. Okay, then in this area is the sports section. Right now it's just this goal that they use mostly for hockey and soccer. And then this basketball hoop. This was a nice like little acrylic one from Amazon. It was I think only $25, but I like that it was kind of cool looking. Okay, and then in this area of the basement is like the man cave. You'll have to excuse the TV situation. My husband has not done we just installed this TV and he hasn't done all the wiring yet. I shared it on my Hanukkah vlog and they're like, someone was like, you know, you can get rid of those cords. I was like, yes, I know. And then we have an old TV that they play N64, my husband's old N64 on. So we still have that to kind of figure out exactly what to do with. This is the long view of the basement. These gaming chairs are from Target. I love them because you can just like pick them up and move them. So we kind of sit on those all over the basement. So this is the man cave area. It's got like, you know, football jersey, memorabilia. And we have a little building corner in here. Zachy likes to sometimes do that, like while everyone's watching TV and football kind of thing. And then in here is a storage closet, which right now just has like random stuff we haven't exactly figured out what to do with. But our goal is to get that a little more organized. Okay, and then this is actually the main area with the toys. If you've been watching this far, you're probably like, where are all the toys in the basement? They're in this section. So as you come in down from the stairs of the basement, this is what you see. Those frames, by the way, I'm going to put pictures in. We're doing a little photo shoot in January, so hoping to switch those out for the plain artwork that came with them. But we have a little pretend play ice cream area. Zachary actually just took the ice cream cone set and brought it over there. We have a little ice cream cone set and a little dress-up area over here. So I love how that looks right as you come in. And then this is the big Hot Wheels Mega Dream City Ultimate, whatever you want to call it. We've got the 2 ultimate garages and all our monster trucks, as well as a bunch more Hot Wheel sets over here. And we have a few other toys. We really don't have like too many, I feel like. So these are all Legos. These 3 bins. Those are Legos. We have some music toys, a Mr. Potato Head, and a set of Barbie, which to be honest is mostly just for when friends come to visit, but of course we're happy to have it out and about. And so again, it's mostly just more Hot Wheels tracks. And this is what the Lego City stuff looks like. Monster trucks, or not Lego City, Hot Wheels City. This is the original Cars poster for the movie Cars when it came out, which is our all-time favorite. What are you making? Train? Train? Oh, a choo-choo train. Good job. And then we just have more tracks and cars and things like that for the other Ultimate City Garage, and more monster trucks. All of the storage bins, these white ones with the leather handles, don't mind the trucks in there, are from Target, and then the white storage units are IKEA. They're the IKEA Collax system. And the one over there with the trains that Zachary's playing with now is the IKEA Besta, I want to say. Are you doing trains, mister? So that's the Besta unit, and these are the Collax unit. But yeah, love IKEA for base room storage, of course. And then I have 3 last little things to show you. This is another storage room. My husband actually built some shelving in there. It's not like finished, but that stores additional Hot Wheels tracks. The tracks are just really large. And then I have 2 more rooms that I don't want to show in detail because they're not beautiful, but this is another big storage room that we have like our hot water heater, that kind of stuff. We keep our suitcases, that kind of stuff. And then on the other side is another big storage room where we have, I'll show you very briefly, all our holiday stuff, our elliptical that doesn't get used very much. But yeah, so I am very proud of this storage system. I actually sell these labels on my Etsy shop. I got some requests for them. They're like $5 for the whole download. So you can print these out for your house. So we have Hanukkah, birthday party, shoes, Halloween and fall, Rosh Hashanah, Passover. So yeah, so that's all stored there. So all of our storage are in these rooms, which is really nice because then it doesn't kind of like overlap with the play area. And this is the basement. So that's the tour. I've given you some inspiration. I know our basement is really, really big, and we have that. You know, we're really thankful for that space, especially with 3 little boys who like to play about. Are you bringing the trains over here? I think he was frustrated that I was over there without him. But I will definitely link some of our favorite products to help give you some ideas. I gotta help build some trains. I will see you in the next one. I also have an updated kitchen storage tour going up either right before or after this. So if you're in the mood for decluttering and organizing, this is the place to be. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Do you want to say bye?